Hello and welcome back. ROG DreamLeague Season 8, live from the Monster Energy DreamHack Studios, and you were just looking at the PG27VQ ROG Swift gaming monitor that has a 27-inch and 160 hertz refresh rate and 2560 times 1440 resolution. Wow. Amazing. And yeah, we're back. We have another series for you today.
What do?
We have a Grand and Slacks back as well. You good? Yeah. I think I mentioned it. Yeah, I did. Yeah, nice. Yeah, smooth. And
so Liquid's already done for the day now.
Liquid's done for the day.
Secret. Oh my goodness, this is going to be, like they said, the kind of grudge match. You know, two former Secret members going up against it, a South American as well, joining in on the fray, and then you have Team Secret, the juggernauts who couldn't lose a qualifier. It seemed like for the first couple weeks. Did I set the mood, or
you certainly
definitely did?
I'm hyped as hell right now. We've got the tactical minds of Cinderin versus Puppy, and we have all the newcomers on both those teams battling it out. Both teams have shown us some pretty impressive stuff so far. Cinderin says that he's cursed. He's gonna 1-1 for the rest of the tournament,
which is not good, by the way. They need at least 2
I'll be over there.
Pretty bad.
All right, bye.
See ya.
But yeah, they have so far played 3 series, and Cinderin, they tied against Vega, Empire, and Virtus Pro. All of those teams were CIS. This will be their first non-CIS encounter here for the ROG Dream League. And
so is that good or bad?
I'm not sure, but what I do think is bad is, like, tying with Virtus Pro I think is really good because Virtus Pro is a really strong team. Tying with Vega and Empire, who are actually at the bottom of Dream League right now, is bad. I think those would have been series that they needed to win.
Secret tied with Vega too.
Secret tied with Vega too, so this could be the game that tips one or the other.
All right, toss me some band slacks.
All right,
you
the
got
bands.
it, boss. You got yourself a Bane, a Winter Wyvern, and a Clockwork for Team Secret. Smart bands right there. Rubik, Night Stalker, and Beastmaster for Team Midorfeed, who are on Dire. Smart to ban out the Clockwork. There's a respect ban for you. Midorfeed played that yesterday, although they only won 1 game. It was played twice, and it was very effective in both those games. So, intelligent ban out.
Yeah, Cinderin's the man on that Clockwork. We'll just say it.
Yep. Bane as well, the man who created the Bane meta. Cinderin in this match. So.
First pick Earthshaker.
Ooh la la.
On the Radiant side, so what do you think? Who plays it on that team? That's usually just roaming, right?
Yeah, I mean, is it not Yapzor?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yapzor's a lot like Jarex. Do you like him on a hero like that instead of like a Rubik?
Nah, I feel like Yapzor has to be on a hero that can, like,
just do stuff.
Do some more stuff.
Be the man.
Earthshaker used to be like that. He was a very do stuff hero. He just runs around roaming, and after the nerfs, I'm not sure anymore. But hey, we saw him yesterday. I mean,
yesterday and the day. Yesterday, I actually played a lot of Earthshaker.
Yeah. So
with your favorite item.
Yeah, and people are just buying it when they're winning the game, just to meme. That's literally all it is.
Yep. Meteor hammers.
Like, we're winning. Let's buy an item that's completely useless. Okay.
It works out.
Ancient apparition.
The icy boy.
Well, looks like the alchemist pick will be limited for Team Secret this time.
Oh. Good.
Oh no.
Good analyst.
Oh boy. Careful.
We've seen one alchemist, haven't we?
I don't believe so. We saw an alchemist ban.
We saw an alchemist ban.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
No alchemist pick. A forgotten hero.
We haven't seen Spearbreaker. Does Europe just not like Spearbreaker? We saw it a ton at Dota Pit. Like, the Chinese teams, South Americans, and NA teams were picking it, but
we saw ones yesterday. It was really fast.
Look at this. We did. The way that they won that game, the Faceless Void, Ancient Apparition, the Double Bubble returns.
Yep.
Could it be that Kezu is back on it?
I think so. I said it was Carry last time, but after watching young Kezu play it,
you mean
he's looking pretty crispy out there.
Don't forget, Young P is on Team Secret.
Young P is there.
Not Young P.
Oh, so Special K is going to be playing
please,
the Faceless.
Don't make Special K stick for Kezu. He doesn't deserve it.
You don't like that? It's a good cereal.
I really like cereal by Kellogg's.
Yeah, that's all we're saying.
And the Special K one is the healthy one.
Okay, whatever you guys say. There's Nature's Prophet.
Nature's Prophet. So that's probably going to be their offlaner. So we'll toss them over here.
Yeah, there's a Viper ban already for Midorfeed. They did not hesitate to ban that.
Yeah, we've seen, I mean, that's just, you maybe don't know how that hero's winning for them because, I mean, mid one's feeding a lot, right? Like, on that hero, but he makes so much space. We might see an anti-mage ban, honestly, as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to talk about talk about the storyline, guys. Remember in the beginning of the show where we're like, oh, Kezu used to be on Secret, then he
We literally talked about that.
That's what you know. Grant's hype intro that he did. He actually mentioned that.
You're not listening.
But let's say it again.
You can.
I just did. Remember the hypeness.
Yep.
Who do you think's more important, Weehaw getting kicked out of that team or Kezu getting kicked off that team?
Oh, we've seen what Weehaw can do, but Kezu is he's a mysterious. He's a special K. He could go anywhere. So
I mean, Weehaw got kicked and went on to get second at TI. I think there's more grudge maybe for Kezu.
Right. We've seen Weehaw succeed.
Yes.
Now we're waiting to see the big Kezu
And he's
bloom
like,
into a man.
He didn't really join a team. They created a team, which is a lot different, right? You make a whole team, you don't know what's going to happen. They already replaced their captain, Saksa, with Cinderin. Like, I don't know. It's pretty nerve-wracking when you make a team and you fly out a kid from South America to live with Weehaw. Like, it's pretty nerve-wracking as a team in general.
Who knows what that kid's going to do?
Yeah.
Anti-Mage and Viper banned out along with a
I called.
WAP and a Spearbreaker. Spearbreaker call. Great job, Grant and Grant.
It was interesting that Secret banned it out, even though Secret was the one playing it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love Spirit Breaker.
Why's that, Grant?
He's just a fun hero. Except for I hate the blue glow on him now. Like, it always looks like he has double damage. It confused me when I cast.
Wow.
It's annoying.
But are you okay with Ancient Apparition?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't really, like, glow blue. Like, it doesn't, like, meld into his body.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's just icy. He's a chilly boy.
Chilly boy.
It's a cold.
It's like when you go to Dairy Queen and you want a dilly bar.
Hey, what?
I don't know.
You never had a dilly bar?
Okay, I think it's time to stop talking about whatever you're talking about.
Well, no, there's no picks.
There's a Sand King right there.
There you go. All right.
Have you actually never had a dilly bar? It's like old
I'm going to need you to stop saying dilly immediately.
That's a real thing.
I'm going to dilly your bar if you don't stop.
I don't know why you don't like dilly bars.
All right, so we got a lot of team fight coming out from Midorfeed. Not that much yet for Team Secret. Do you feel like they should be trying to match the amount of team fight? Or will they try and go with the Nature's Prophet route and just ignoring fights and, you know, working around Midorfeed?
I think you go with team fight heroes from here on out. You have a Nature's Prophet who can do split pushing and carrying alone, but if you leave, like, the problem is Nature's Prophet can get picked off by Faceless Void alone, right?
Yeah.
Or even a Sand King. Sand King, Blink, Stun, AA ulti, Nature's Prophet's dead.
Yeah.
So I think you need more team fight to go along with it. We'll see. Maybe I'm just horribly wrong. They pick a Lycan here, and whoa. Slacks, Lycan. Will it be picked here?
Oh, I would like it.
Why?
But yeah, it'd be good.
I moved him to the front. We'll get ready.
Where's Brood Mama, huh?
Yeah.
How come people ain't spamming that garbage?
Doesn't seem that good to me.
Really?
It seems like it's one of those things you have to last pick, but you're not going to last pick it versus Sand King or an Earthshaker, so neither team's really going to want it.
Okay. I'm just saying, you know, she gets a lot of attention lately. I'm surprised it's not pick or ban worthy. It's very strange.
I don't know. That hero just plays so differently. Now that you're not in Viz, but your Broodlings have like way more armor and stuff. It's super weird.
We asked Puppy about that yesterday. He said it's just, you know, it's a different hero. You got to relearn it, basically.
Nobody's
seen
ready to
Ice
relearn?
Ice about the only one who's done that so far.
That's an Oracle. Oracle. Is that a team fight hero?
That's a team save hero.
Oracle versus AA. Interesting.
Interesting. I actually really like that.
You like that?
Isn't it a good, because when the AA blast Ice Blast comes over you, or hits you rather,
wait up,
and you get false promised,
I'm struggling with
then the healing that happens during the thing will actually still heal at the end of the false promise, because it doesn't actually heal during it works, you guys. It saves people.
She's right.
Thank you. I just
don't armlet toggle still while you're Oracle A8 or whatever. I don't know.
Well, they just don't need to pick a hero that doesn't need an armlet, and you're good. Why would you pick an armlet carrier into an AA person?
Good question. Why would you?
Why would you? So we're looking for teamfight heroes for Team Secret. What does Midorfeed need? And will they need more teamfight? Because they have so much already.
I'm not sure. I think they're going to go with Cancel's hero next. It seems like they're like one of the few teams who actually like to save like their carries. They focus more around their carry than their middle laner.
There's Cancel's hero. Good call. It's a Death Prophet. More teamfight.
Hell yeah.
I'm liking this draft. The problem is how they have the tools to deal with this Nature's Prophet already, but will they? Like, you can say, oh, we have the correct heroes for the situation, but do you actually play it correctly? So it's big.
It's also very one-dimensional, I think.
One-dimensional? I mean, it is one-dimensional, but it's very effective. I love watching Midorfeed play these big team fight heroes, and that's what they have right now. Their entire draft is big team fight heroes. They top off a cherry on top of this draft with a nice single target hard carry, and we
like
are
what?
in shape.
Life Stealer?
Oh, yeah, give me a Life Stealer.
You want a Life Stealer with a Void? That's stupid.
You set me up, you son of a bitch.
But you got an Earthshaker that is really good at disrupting any team fight, you know, just splitting up the fight into 2 portions, and all of a sudden it's no longer a team fight, it's a skirmish. And I think Secret's going to be better at the skirmishes.
No way. Hook me up with a Shadow Fiend, and this draft is done on Midorfeed.
But they need a safe laner.
Yes, perfect safe lane. What's the problem with
Yeah, no. You need a tomato hero.
Ancient Apparition's new skills?
You need a tomato hero.
Storm, oh man.
That's a Storm Spirit. That's a skirmish hero once again.
That's the... See, that's the thing. You don't have to save your middle for last after you already see theirs. There's no reason to. Boom.
Nice.
Warm it up. So we've seen a lot of... Is that just our second, or is that our third Storm today? Just our second.
Second Storm.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see some Kaya.
Probably. It's a good item on that hero.
Yeah, it seems like it's the one, like Slack said, just only for that hero.
Yep.
Remove him.
Fundamentally broken hero that needs to be removed.
All right, what's the last ban from Secret?
Well, they need to ban a tomato hero. What's his favorite hero?
Luna? I don't know. He plays a lot of Anti-Mage, but Anti-Mage is banned.
Yeah.
We saw his Luna, which farmed well, but then, I don't know. It's heavy team fight. It's decent split pusher. It could be here, but I guess for his Earthshaker, it's Storm Spirit. It's not the best.
I mean, he played Spectre. That's a team fight hero. It's great against Nature's Prophet.
Needs too much farm, I think.
All
like
right.
a Death Prophet lineup and a Void. Like, you need someone who can do shit right away.
He
And
played
Void
PA.
and Spectre can.
PA can do shit right away.
Can. But versus, I don't know.
Shadow Fiend.
There's no Shadow Fiend. I mean, it could still be a carry Void. I highly doubt it. I mean, that's a Kezu here, but just in the back of our minds.
We actually saw Kezu do really well with that as well.
We did. He did.
It's a great hero for him. It's Sven ban, so they don't want Tomato playing that.
That's smart. That's one of those can go late game, but can snowball super hard early once you get like Tread's Mask Blink. Makes sense.
10 seconds.
And Secret is the one to pick first. And I guess we need an Ace hero.
5 seconds remaining.
They both kind of play similar heroes.
Ace also plays Nature's Prophet, by the way.
Yeah, he does. I'm not sure if you wanted Nature's Prophet. Like
2 Nature's Prophet?
yeah, there's
Luna.
the Luna. Luna's on the other side.
Oh my goodness.
I think that was a denied pick, honestly. I bet Midorfeed would have picked it.
We'll never know, but I'll trust your judgment.
We can
We can ask when they lose this game and then win game 2 and we interview.
All right.
10
All right.
seconds remaining.
What are they picking? Slacks, hero right now.
Shadow Fiend.
A real hero right now.
All right. Let's see. I would go for the Sven, but it's been banned.
How about Juggernaut?
Juggernaut is
No, it's a Brewmaster.
boring.
Wait, that might be a Kezu Brewmaster then,
It
right?
looks like it.
Well, we'll just swap them up then.
Well, I don't like this.
It is a
draft.
Kazu Brew, can confirm.
I
All right,
don't
well,
like.
whoa, I'm out of here.
All right.
Ah, man, this one's actually tough. Slacks, you go first here.
I like the AoE on Midorfeed, but I feel like they needed a real traditional carry to complement all that. And they're going to end it with a Brewmaster? I'm just not feeling it, buddy. I feel like Earthshaker can do some nice damage. Luna, they ever not get her in Chrono, she's going to tear everybody up. I got to feel Team Secret on this one.
Grant, you made up your mind?
Team Secret just splits up the map. So like Storm and Nature's Prophet, they have less team fight, but why would Secret want a team fight? So, but oh man, you know what? I'm 4-0 today. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna say Midorfeed.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm going for Team Secret, but
Was
it's not up to us how this game is going to go. It's up to the teams, and the teams are going to play right now, commentated by ODPixel and Fogged.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another game. We've got this beautiful Secret against the beautiful Sinner and the boys, Midorfeed, ladies and gentlemen. And what a draft we've got. We have
got
a
an
lot
Oracle.
of team fight. We've got some Wombo. These puppy Oracle.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What are we liking? What are we disliking?
So he's picking the Oracle versus the massive spell damage lineup that we saw being going to be thrown into the Chrono. Of course, you can't use False Promise to remove people out of Chrono, obviously, because it's, you know, you're stuck in there. But the magic resistance from Faked Edict can be quite nice versus Sanking and AA to prevent the Shatter and a lot of that magical damage. But Midorfeed has, they've got like 5 team fighting heroes. Every single hero has a huge ultimate cooldowns, except for Brewmaster when he hits 25.
Oh, here we go. Cancelling the tree lines. He's hiding. Will they find him?
They know.
Yeah, they found him.
He's spotted. Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's definitely dead.
And
blood for
Fada takes it.
Just in case any of you guys are missing at home, Penguin is Fata. So don't get confused, ladies and gentlemen.
So Secret can have a really good way to play this game if the Storm Spirit gets out of control, because they don't really have a crazy amount of lockdown on the side of Midorfeed. Sure, they have Silences, they have Chronosphere and Sanking Stun, but besides that, it's only Sanking Stun as it's like straight up disable. They need to throw Chronospheres and everything to disable them otherwise, and they have 2 ways to remove the Silence with both the Fortune's End as well as the Force Promise from Puppey. So the game is a lot on Puppey and mid one if they want to do that, but they also have the backup of Illuna. So I'm looking at Secrets and I'm liking what they've got going on here. If they can not run into 5-man ultis over and over again. So if they can split up the fights, split up the map over and over again, and pick apart Midorfeed's pretty much game plan.
Oh, nice.
It looks pretty good.
Oh,
he canceled the TP from
big.
Yapstor. They have the mid ward, so he saw the TP coming in, and he knew it was coming from the bounty rune bottom.
He's got to take the Walker Shade. He did get both bounty runes, but
so did cancel. Or so did mid one.
Actually, this is true. So at the end of the day, it didn't really matter.
That was still sick. He got him.
Yeah,
he got him good.
They both get to the wave in time.
So Puppey starting up mid with Storm as we expected. Got to give him that good start. And top lane, it's going to be Fada versus the tri lane. Kezu does get blocked in here by the Fissure. Gonna be able to walk his way out of here though, but eating quite a lot of right clicks there from Yapsor and from Ace.
Yeah, it is indeed.
And they're continuing. They've got another Fissure up soon.
He's going to be back up in a couple of seconds. Kezu is in trouble.
And Oracle's coming in too. If he can get the nice Fissure... Oh, it's on the outside.
No.
I think it would have still been a pretty tough kill for them to get, even with Fortune's End.
It was a hard angle to get it at. Fada going for the TP out. Cinder won't quite find him in time to get the stun through. Fada's able to get himself away from the claws of Cinder and Sanking. It's mid lane 5 for 4, 2 for 0, as you said. That a little bit of a helping hand at the start, giving that boost to the Storm Spirit that he needs, and should be able to maintain a decent CS-wise in that 1v1.
Pause coming out. Yeah, it should. I mean, with the help, it's nice. Death Prophet is very good versus Storm Spirit in the laning phase. Death Prophet wins most of those matchups because of Spirit Siphon. An interesting item build too. He went for the Magic Wand level 1 on the DP, so that extra mana regen, and of course the stick charges that you do get versus the Static Remnant can be cool.
Oh, Hamster's out.
He's like, that Fissure should have been casted sooner. You know, it's the game.
If you mess with a Fissure block, you're not going to be on the team too long.
You gotta pause it. Yep. Oh, look at us. Hello.
Oh, it's all spooky. Look at that. The lights are off. Oh, and he said, let there be light.
Oh, why'd you have to say anything? Now they noticed.
Turn the lights back.
Now they noticed. So lanes should play out to Fada can jungle, which is the great thing about Nature's Prophet. He's already been fully zoned, though, by Midorfeed, so he's going to have to do that. But he can TP and always help out his buddies. So Kezu is at a lot of risk of dying here, but getting the aggro on that second wave, he's going to get level 2 for free. And doing pretty well. 3-1 last hits for the Brewmaster.
Oh, he's back in. We're good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick you back into the action. As the game gets underway, Yapsor returns.
Puts his new items into his quick buy, puts the Arcane Boots, Windlace, and Blink Dagger ready to go there. And we're underway. And the light's still on us. Hopefully not anymore. Off. There we go. Lovely. So, safe lane Void. I haven't been seeing it too much. I like it when it has a steroid, which it has the AA, so it's pretty good. And, oh, that's a courier snipe. Okay. Fada hits 2 and instantly ports mid and kills a courier.
All right.
That's
Didn't have any items
nice.
on, but still, that's an early courier snipe.
That mid ward seeing the courier delivering the Null Talisman, as well as mid one seeing it. Fada with a quick TP in. That's great for them. Surge of gold for mid one to keep doing as well. He's in mid lane. He's 12-5 to the 4-1 Death Prophet. He's really dominating that lane at the moment from that slight help from Oracle.
This is some very nice stuff indeed.
Synderen's in mid. He wants to look for a position for mid one to step up very far, but
It's a tricky one.
I saw them actually pinging him out. That was Secret pinging him as well, so they know he's there. If mid one walked too far down, you definitely can die to a stun plus Spirit Siphon chase down. But now YapzOr makes his way down there, and he should be able to help a lot. I think YapzOr should be playing around mid mostly, and they should just have Oracle Luna bottom, because they do a better job just zoning.
Cinder up. Goes in onto Fada. That's just a trader hit. Nothing, and indeed, you say not being able to make this mid gank does hurt Midorfeed. Mid one will become an issue. There's no doubt about that. And return. Who's looking to make the move? What lane can that support make an impact on? YapzOr still level 2 at the moment.
He can just keep threatening bottom and middle, because every time he goes toward that lane, they have the Nature's Prophet TP as well, so they can't have as much damage as possible. But it's more about protecting mid one. And he's also been spending a bit of his time just to, they actually might be able to go for this here if Cancel steps up past that ridge, but he does not. He sees YapzOr. YapzOr is also spending some of his time stacking, is what I was going to be saying. He does have a 1 hard camp stack for mid one to accelerate his farm in the left side of the jungle. Sorry. There you go. So just being able to maximize. And now he's going to be contesting Kezu for the rune as well. So just claim bounty runes until you get your arcane boots. Throws the fissure, gets the bounty rune.
Also be able to find a haste rune here as well, which will save him from a bit of a rundown from Kezu.
Yep. YapzOr going to have a very early set of arcane boots there. Runs in, snags the rune from Puppey. So yeah, Puppey's 1-4 on the Oracle.
His only win of it was against Digital Chaos.
When he first played it. I remember that game.
There we go. Who was on DC back then? Oh, it was the Midorfeed lot, right? 5. No,
yeah.
5. Wait, 5 mils ago? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
That was the one right before TI.
Yes.
And yeah, mid one now almost. He's level 5, so he's going to resort to the jungle just to be safe. But he really did incredibly good in that mid lane. 30-7 to the 18-3 of Cancel.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. And I mean, Cancel's had a couple of rough starts in the lanes, as we've seen in some of the Midorfeed series over the past few days.
He lost his courier too, let's be fair.
He did.
So that makes it a lot harder.
It all adds up against him, that's for sure. And he's still going to hit his strength when he hits the 6 if that lane gets left alone.
Yep.
He'll be pushing down the tower, and a lot of the times it does get left here. The Storm's going to be looking to jungle camps, and there may be the opening for Council to do a bit more push. And the rest of his team doing fine. Tomato's having a great time up top. 36-18 on his Faceless Void.
Yeah, he's been alone. They zoned Fada really well. Synderen and Weehaw just making sure now bottom they have a play coming out. They make the rotation. They want to try to punish Ace. So they know YapzOr's not playing around there. They have a good chunk of damage, but Sanking's still only level 2. That short-range stun, but they might be able to close the gap here. They do.
They do. Have they got enough damage to bring him down? They have the Chilling Touch, the slow from the clap. They look towards Ace. They're going to take it. That'll be Ace going down. They'll lose the Sanking return. Fada looking to make the numbers go back in Secret's favors. They're going to lose all 3 off the back of that play, and Mid One's going to be the one to claim the bounty of it all. Double kill for Mid One as Secret come in with the quick rotation. They lose the Luna, but getting a double kill on your mid-storm, I think you're fine with that if you're Secret.
They got so much experience from that fight there. It's now 2k lead for them, but they get very good chunk of experience for Puppey, who's getting close to level 5, and Fada gets those kills, or Mid One gets those kills, so he's going to be accelerating toward that Kaya much sooner. So here we see it. It's a very low level Sanking, so he has to get into tower range with that stun too, so he takes a couple tower hits. Ace, pretty durable as well, ends up just dying, and then yeah, the rotation's coming in from the 3 of them. Easy pickoffs to those very squishy heroes at the moment.
Yeah, and Mid One must have only just hit the 6 as well. So
yeah.
Really good time for him to get involved.
Beauty of that double stack that YapzOr had done at that hard camp earlier, and Mid One's continuing that aggression. They have 4 heroes bottom. They want to claim this tower.
Sin, but Tomato. That's going to be the earliest 4-man chrono I've seen in a while. 6 minutes coming in. Tomato looking to turn things around. Looks like Synderen will still fall. They may get some kills in return. Cancel chasing down with the Exorcism. Spirit Siphon chase onto Ace. Kezu and we are also hot in the pursuit. Tomato will end up finishing off Fada as well, grabbing the double kill. Midorfeed doing it there. Beautiful chrono from Tomato. That's the carry void you want to see, turning up with the 7-minute rotation and getting a 4-man chronosphere.
It's perfect. I mean, he got a couple of his teammates in there, but it's when the tower push was happening. And Yapsor just sitting mid. I mean, he's just farming on the Earthshaker. He didn't seem to have any regard about going down there since it was so far deep. But yeah, beautiful TP coming in from Tomato. And cancel as well. That's the first exorcism usage. And it was not on a tower. That's usually the big thing that we like to point out here is, even though he gets some kills with it, which is great, the first usage is not to take out a building. So now all the heroes respawn. And Storm survived during all that too. So he finishes up the Kaya on mid one. And he's looking to have the start to a very good game, at least for himself, since as we mentioned, there's not really a crazy amount of hard lockdowns for him besides Chrono and Stun from the Sanking. And now mid, Kezu. Really suffering in this game. Level 4.
That's the problem. The levels are not great for this brew at all. Second lowest on the net worth. Bottom lane, his team's doing his best though. They should be able to claim that tier 1 tower.
Yeah, we've seen this time and time again too from these offlane brews. They can have a really tough time. And oh, Weeha. How unfortunate. You're gonna be brought down there. The Kaya, the mana that it does give you if you get those extra zips off is pretty substantial there. Able to get that nice jump there again from mid one, surging himself further ahead, and now Cancel getting poured on mid.
For the fish,
heroes with the Eclipse.
Yep, straining onto DP, no chance for Cancel. They'll take him out.
Tower.
Getting objectives, Secret. Cinderen's there on the high ground, level 4 at the moment on Sanking.
Tomato was able to claim bottom tower during all that though, so he did get quite a lot of space from the rotations coming up.
How are we looking on his Chronos? But back up in 10 seconds. And he's going for the Battle Fury Faceless Void, the classic. A lot of heroes starting to re-pick up that Battle Fury with the buffs to cleave.
Yeah, he's trying to also match the farm of the Luna is what it tells me. And he needs different ways to wave clear because Death Prophet's like the only real one that they have, and he wants to be able to stay toe-to-toe. Yapsor has 1400 till that Blink Dagger. He's doing quite well for himself, and Puppy. They're both level 6, pre-10 minutes on the supports on the side of Secret, so the Tome of Knowledge isn't going to be needed to give them that boost forward, and they both have Arcane Boots, so very solid starts for the supports on the side of Secret. While we look at the supports on the side of Midorfeed, level 4 Cinderin, level 5 on Weeha. He's trying to claim that level 6 and Arcane Boots top lane, but he's going to get jumped here, is what it looks like, if he stays too much longer.
Mid one's on the hunt.
Oh, and he found himself a triple stack.
I'll take that instead.
Cinderin's like, no, that's mine. But easily cleaned up there from the level 3 remnants. Good chunk of gold there too.
Here we go, mid one. He's still ready for action if it gets presented to him. Cinderin and Weeha up top.
And when Weeha backed off, he actually revealed that they did have that lane ward, so instantly dewarded there by Yapsor in that safe lane.
Home out for the Shaker. Yapsor. Up top, mid one, going in with the Nature's Wrath, gets the kill.
Off the mark.
They're not able to stun that in time with the ball lightning.
No mana left on mid one. They have Arcane Boots on Yapsor. Then we're just gonna farm up the side camp in the meantime though. Don't know if they really want to make anything too crazy aggressive. Tomato is positioned in the tree line there. They did not see him TP in. Yapsor throws a fissure so that he can maximize efficiency with that Arcane Boots for mid one. And cancel bottom. Pushing out the waves.
Cinderin, wrap around, gets the Burst Strike onto mid one. In they go with the Chrono Ice Blast. Mid one caught out, taken down. Almost certainly that Fisher not enough to buy time to save him.
And Cinderin is rich. He gets the last hit. That unstoppable streak.
Very, very good catch there from Sind.
590 gold.
This is nice. 11 minutes in, 2k gold lead for Secret. But we're seeing Midorfeed making some good team plays. Mid one definitely the big issue. Even though they take him down, he's still at the top of the net worth. And they do need, as you say, those ultimates. They're all about those timings. If they want to have to catch the damage required to take down heroes like the Storm Spirit. The Storm Spirit, as we know, he's ready to fight any time. There's no big cooldowns on that one.
Yep. All he needs is mana. Cancel is still trying to recover after that rough laning phase that he did have. And he still hasn't gotten a chance to use that exorcism on a tower. And he's spotted. They see him moving through that ward they have on the high ground there, and Secret smoking up. This is only a 2-man smoke though.
Fada's just going to go in on the mid lane.
But they find Cancel here.
Tier 1, they'll jump in and straight away. Is there any way that Midorfeed can save Cancel? He's got the Siphons going out. It's not enough. The Lucifer Beam comes in. Ace will finish the kill. Cancel's down.
And they're going for mid tower too. So Secret is playing objectively very well. Going for kills that lead into objectives.
He's got the false promise.
He's got the heals
With
and the
the
stick,
heals,
too.
he's going to be fine. And it's actually Midorfeed the one's being turned upon. Synderen trying to get himself out of there, but he gets bursted down. Puppy's still alive for the time being. He's not even going to get brought down by the final spear because Fada is there with the save. Ace as well should be fine here. In fact, they're already eyeing up that brew. They want to try and see if they can have a chance of getting him post-split. They're going on to Kezu with the beam and the Eclipse moving in. Ace gets the kill. Kezu down as well. Secret amping the pressure up, and Midorfeed, they're struggling against it. Mid one, he's eyeing up dives behind that tier 2, saying if you want to come anywhere closer, Weehub, please be my guest.
He's skipping Bloodstone on Storm Spirit. He's going straight for the Orchid next. To be able to pick off the Void is what that tells me. Void and Brewmaster.
Oh, hello?
Definitely different.
Goodbye. So just having a bit of a run-in on cancel.
That's weird though, not trying to go for the Bloodstone build. He just wants to be actively searching for kills.
I guess that's the thing as well, and as we've seen with the Kaya, you do have enough mana to sort of dance around and get those kills. We've seen how aggressive he's been able to do. With a Kaya and an Orchid, I guess that can be seen as enough, especially if you get it at this sort of time. We're only 30 minutes in. This is very quick for mid one. And the sooner you have that Orchid, the better, because there's not going to be any way to deal with it on the course of Midorfeed at that point when he gets the Orchid at this rate.
At least he'll get it at a pretty early rate. I mean, I could see it working. I still am a big fan of Bloodstone on the hero, as it's been for a very long time, but we'll see if he can make it work. Could be pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the idea behind it. We'll see.
Cinderin walking into Puppy.
Oh, hello! Straight in onto the Oracle. Exorcism's out as well as the Silence. Puppy's gone. Yasuo throws down the Fissure. Midorfeed, they get the Oracle kill, and they should get the tier 1 tower off the back of this as well.
Oh, Puppy's probably pretty sad there. He was actually refilling it mid one's bottle. That's why he was standing there, kind of like just chilling next to each other for a moment, and ends up paying with his life because of it. Exorcism expended. It is on a tower this time around, but the split push is happening from Fada as well as Ace in that top lane.
And Tomato's got the Battle Fury complete. The farm's ready to go.
Oh, he's got it already.
He's got it. It's good timing. 14 minutes. Solid.
Yeah, that's pretty damn nice. 204, 99 CS. Queues up the Mask of Madness next.
Wait, hang on, check out Cancel. Is he... Why has he got his treads on Agi?
He's had them on Agi for a while.
Oh, there we go. He's realised that.
He's switching back there. Yeah, I mean, he's just using it.
I mean, wasn't it? I think it was Rezo who used to like having his treads on Agi when he was playing like Sven and stuff, just for
the extra attack speed.
Yeah, I guess that extra little bit of boost. It's max efficiency.
Yeah,
I guess so.
Top lane now. They continue that split push though, and they know Exorcism's down. There is a Chrono though and an AA blast, but Midorfeed looking to first complete Cinderen's Blink Dagger before they go for any of those big kind of team fights, so they don't have to just rely on Chrono. Puppy getting some deep wards down. He doesn't want to put in the obvious play, so he puts it in a more of a sneaky one.
Oh,
they are taking out a tier 2, and it's very likely to get that high ground ward dewarded when you get a tier 2 this early.
Sin has his Blink Dagger.
Dire are scanning.
Yep. They're not looking to fight toppers. So down bottom. Shadow Blade with the order of the day for Tomato. Wants to go for the Shadow Blade into the BKB at the moment. Fighter reveals himself. Tomato, does he want to jump this? Does have the Chrono. He is going to want to pop it. They'll just look to take it straight away. They want to get these objectives, and with the Ice Blast flying in, they'll have no trouble bringing down Fado at all. There's a bit of a problem back at home.
He pulled the wave with his Treants as well, and they are pushing.
Yeah, Luna's knocking on the door, and in fact, Kezu, he's getting caught out. Can they bring him down in time with Eclipse? They can. Straight a heads-up play from Secret to make sure no Primal Split comes out in response. Kezu gone. Tomato's got no Chrono. He'll still try his best to look for Ace with the time dilation, but the Echo Slam from Yapsul comes in onto 2. Tomato gets the time walk off just in time. It looks like they don't have the detection for Cinderin, but they have the Fissure to cancel the Sandstorm. The Echo Slam doesn't grant a kill, but it stops Midorfeed immediately being able to jump back in. Cinderin will still look for it. Great silence from Cancel onto 3. Will allow them to find Yapsul. They'll look towards mid one. He's still got a bit of mana to play with. In fact, he turns, looks for Tomato, drags him in, gets the kill. Fada's there with the Sprout. They surround Cancel. Secret still take 3 of them.
Jeez, 7k gold advantage already at this point. It's 16 minutes in.
And good luck trying to hold this place. They have the Ice Blast. They will connect onto Ace, and in fact, with the Primal Split, Ace he's got to be careful.
They have high physical damage though with the Lunar Blessing Aura. He has to watch out with those Brewlings.
And they go again.
And that was with the Chronosphere. The Chronosphere is expended bottom, so they're really trying to press their advantage here. Cinderin does have Epi ready on the sidelines. They're looking to try to catch at least Fada on the retreat.
Yeah, he may be left behind here. Can he get out of this when he heads for the very ambitious TP, but it is Cinderin's there with the Burrow Strike. And Fada is gone.
Ooh, but that is
something.
That's really big though. They're already knocking on that front doors. They took out the tier 3. Shrines are now available to be taken out. they really took advantage of that chrono being used on Fada bottom.
Well, what's up there today? It seems to be just the day of taking tier 3s at incredibly quick times.
Yeah.
17 minutes in, opening up the base. Not the quickest we've seen today, but nonetheless a very fast timing for Secret.
Secret's playing, like I said it before, like very good objectively. You know, they're not just getting these kills randomly in like the jungle or getting just pickoffs all over the place. They're getting pickoffs and then they're going straight for a tower. While bottom, they get the chrono and sure, they kill Fada, but Fada dragged the entire creep wave with his treants, so they didn't get any damage on that tier 2 bottom. It was actually a really nice play that he did there, and they bought so much time to be able to push top. And now, Orchid almost complete on the Nature's Prophet. Orchid is finished on mid one, and oh, look what's in mid one's bottle.
Oh, what's he got?
Look what's in mid one's bottle.
The magical rune.
He's got Arcane Rune Kaya.
Oh, and he's got a DD.
Oh boy. Let's see what he can make happen.
Oh, that's the Stone Spirit wet dream here at 18 minutes in.
Everybody's grouped up on the side of Midorfeed though, and they've got almost every ultimate ready. They've got everything but Brew Split.
Where's the combo? Where's the chrono? Can he find it?
Secret's looking for a fight, though. They know exactly where they are. They're both pinging each other.
Smoked. Who's going to get the jump on who? They see Ace. Ace gets the Eclipse off in time. Syndra advice with the Burrow Strike, but the save there from Puppey. False promise. Midball going in straight away with the silence. The chrono comes through. Will catch two of them on the backlines, but the disarms there from Puppey. They will still find the kill onto Midball. Yapsel gets the Echo Slam off in time. Fisher as well. If Yapsel's still alive, gets the chance to blink out. Silence there onto Cancel, but he's got the Yule Step to complete. Removes the silence. Tomato continues to try and jump forward onto Puppey. The Exorcism bringing Fada down low. Cancel looking for the chase down with the Siphon. Should find Fada. He'll try and get himself away with the Sprout, but the Ghost fly across the tree line. Take him down. Yapso gets the lockdown onto Tomato. They've lost 3 on the side of Midorfeed. Kezu look for the Primal Split. Can he get more out of this? Stun out to Puppey, but again, the immunity there along with the self-disarm, trying to TP out, but the Siphon goes straight through it. Cancel picks up another. The controls there from Kezu, throwing Ace up into the air. He forces himself away. The Fisher blocks off Cancel, but the Primal Split surrounds him. Kezu's got the chase down. Ice Blast inbound as well. Ace takes an Ice Blast to the top of his head. He gets up to the high ground. Not enough damage to bring down Ace. Kezu now turning back towards Yapsor. Ace desperately trying to finish off Kezu with the turn up of mid one. They will get it. Crazy fight there.
That was into all 5 ultis from Midorfeed. And Ace ends up surviving somehow. That actually looked like it was going to go a lot worse
if
for Secret.
They could have got Ace, that would have been the big one to close the deal. But as you say, they just couldn't. It looked like they were going to have it there with that Primal Split into Ice Blast play at the end.
Mid one,
so close.
Mid one got silenced very hardcore in that engagement there. He had everything ready, and oh, he zips very far top. He goes for Cinder with the Orchid.
He has got it.
Okay, that's why you go Orchid.
Just the range that you can zip as well with that fire at this stage is incredible. They're into the pit. Secret looking for Roshan. Can Midorfeed contest it? Their big ultimates aren't available. I think it's pretty hard, without those ults.
There's no Echo Slam yet for Secret, but they are in a team that really needs... Oh, and look, a regen rune for mid one. He's having some dream rune luck so far.
Midorfeed aren't even heading over in this direction. This will be Roshan falling. Lotus Orb, actually the pickup for Kezu, realizing that he has to have something to remove that silence. Zipping from mid one, grabs the Aegis, and indeed, Aegis and regen rune ready for the next fight on Storm Spirit.
What's he gonna go next for mid one here? He's just going to queue up the BKB. The silence seems to be too much of an issue for him because he got hit by Death Prophet Silence last fight and just died.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Cancel's been hitting some great silences. That last fight, he really did go ham. Tomato actually didn't get caught by the smoke, but he has got the Shadow Blade to still lead in.
Okay, so he went for Shadow Blade instead of going for Mask. He already has Battle Fury to increase the farm rate. And they have a very aggressive ward here. They do see mid one farming, and they see Puppey too.
It's got to be quick though, because mid one can dodge it. Oh, he's got him. Right, Puppey does have False Promise. This will buy time. Syndrome revving up the Epicenter, comes in on the sidelines, gets the stun onto Puppey. Ice Blast being thrown down onto this Storm Spirit. He's going to be falling low. The Ace turning around, though, with the Eclipse. Brings down Syndrome, but he's been surrounded by the Primal Split. Ace is gone. They've lost a second. Mid one, he's back, he's ready. He was saved.
Fada split pushing top, though. Might be able to just clean up this range Rex with the Treants. It looks like even with Battle Fury is enough to bring them down quick enough.
Mid one's hunting. He's searching.
Yeah, they know Void's not there now. Kezu getting isolated.
And he's got him. The Lotus Orb sure will send it back, but he still tanks the silence. They drag him in, bring him down. Kezu hits the ground. It's all heating up. 8k lead for Secret. As Rax indeed exposed. Tomato doing his best to defend them off, but this is again this massive window where there's no chrono and no exorcism for over a minute.
Yep, this is where it's go time. They have a regen rune on the Storm too. After that was expended, so was it Aegis claimed, but they actually, the big kill is the Ace kill.
Yes,
so he does die.
That's the big one.
But yeah, Storm, full mana. They still have Echo Slam ready to go.
Watching Yap here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
See what he can do. See if he can set up something nice with lane Weehaw.
They're looking to jump. Weehaw is dead. Oh, and the instant silence on
Synderen! Oh, indeed, mid one.
They know there's a ward there now, because Synderen was
instantly precast.
Yeah, Synd was in the backside there, and yeah, just that ward getting placed down at the last second gives them vision, forget that silence. But that was really quick fingers by mid one anyway to get him there.
He's a smart cookie.
And they go top. Glyph is at the ready, but this range Rex for sure will drop. They use the Glyph though, trying to buy themselves some time. Fada porting into the backsides, trying to get a decent Orchid position with that Shadow Blade.
There we go. He's got the vision. Not going to open up onto Kezu. They are indeed just prioritizing the racks. 40 seconds until that goes through online. Cancel. You can only do so much to try and hold this back. The racks are indeed gone. 22 minutes in.
13k gold lead already.
Fada's out. Messing around. Goes down to bottom to clean that lane out. The ults are coming back online, and as soon as they do, Tomato gets the catch. Now, will they mid one down for 50 seconds? Quite the long respawn as well. You're used to seeing sort of Bloodstone Storms be down for like 20 at this stage, but
yeah,
with his build, there's not that reduced respawn time, and Midorfeed might be able to do something nice with this. They have the Exorcism back pretty soon.
Yeah, I think since they've seen the Shadow Blade now a few times on the Void, a gem is the next purchase for Secret. They're at such an advantage. The only way that he's really dying is to Chronospheres. It's not like he'll die from just a Burrow Silence because of the False Promise. So yeah, I think that's what they should be prioritizing next, just that reveal. And now Midorfeed, they're looking to go for mid. They don't want to have to blow the Exorcism for this just yet.
Yap's got the Echo.
Does have the Echo, and the split push is happening right now.
That Force was a little cheeky. It does manage to pull the creeps back.
Yep.
But it does want to be careful. Midorfeed indeed there. Waiting for a jump. Syndra's actually already TPing out of there. The split push is coming in from Fada down bottom, and Sim wants to put an end to it. Jumps forward, has the Burrow Strike, buying time for the rest of the team to go in. Epicenter is not going to work indeed. The silence comes through. He goes for the TP out, and Fada makes it away. They really need like a Yule Scepter on Sind or something. Because at the moment, Fada's getting away with a lot of split push pressure. Now Syndra
mid too is going to die as well. Whilst dies bottom.
Kills left, right, and center. They'll turn towards Fada though. In fact, they're going to get the return with Tomato, and they'll save Wii. They keep him alive. Ace is now alone. Ace is in trouble, but I say that he's going to get the ultimate out. Turn towards Cancel. In fact, with the Eclipse, he's just about doing it. Cancel gets brought down. Mid one zips forward, picks up Weehaw. Secret down 3. The Fish Eclipse onto Kezu. They're dragging back with the Vortex. They have the silence. Do they have the damage? You'll remove the silence with the Lotus Orb. Gets the primal split out. Now mid one, low on mana, trying to get himself out as he's forced away. Looks like he'll be fine.
Fully defensive primal split there, though. I don't think they're going to get anybody out of it. Tomato's looking on the side.
Where's the chrono? How long are we seeing until
10
it's up?
10 seconds.
10 seconds till chrono. If only it was there then. They could have maybe turned something around massive, but
they need their ultis inside the chrono, though. He doesn't want to just chrono by himself. They want Epicenter, they want some Exorcism or something inside of it. And now Shrine is cleaned up. But Fada did die. He didn't expect the 4 heroes to be sitting behind Weehaw there. And with the Solar Crest actually saves Wii for a time being until Storm cleans him up. And is that the BKB finished on Storm? Yes, it is. And 6 sentries picked up by Puppy. So not wanting to buy a gem, I guess, but he gets 6 sentries. That works as well.
6 sentries.
So yeah, the Shadow Blade reveal is a big indicator for that. And what do we have next? So Silver Edge soon going to be picked up onto Fada. That'll be quite nice.
The seeds of fortune.
Versus that Brewmaster.
Dire's top shrine has fallen.
Still a 14k gold lead for Secret.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A lot of weight on just the timing, the execution of these team fight ultimates, as expected with the draft that they have, but they are behind.
Tomato needs that Manta. He actually has it finished whenever he can go by it to be able to remove those silences. He hasn't really getting silenced too much just yet, but still, he needs it just in case.
It's been Cinder and bless him every fight.
Yeah.
So it gets hipped on and silence. 9 deaths on Sind.
Kezu's got Blink, Manta finished up on Tomato, and Yapster has now queued up a gem. So they do still need a gem off of even having all those sentries, which I totally agree with.
Here they come down the mid, Cancel. Starting to push this wave back out over the river. Secret are there ready and waiting. Tomato, of course, more than ready to fight with that Manta and Chrono, and they're going to go for it.
Everything's up, right? Bruce splits up. Everything's ready for Midorfeed. They need to be able to dictate the pace a little bit better.
Here we have it.
Reading everything.
Oh, there's a sentry down. Tomato will be silenced, but they do have the Yule set up into the burrow strike. Can they control this storm? They get him in, but at the same time, Puppey gets the false promise out. Buys time for mid one, indeed. Cancel already melted. Ace is just doing so much with the eclipses in these team fights. They zip forward. Mid one's still alive. Tomato's down. They've lost two on middle feed, maybe even more. Ace still surviving throughout all the chaos. This Luna going absolutely rampant.
And that's a 5 wipe with all 5 ultis being expended.
And
I think that's GG.
He's just chilling down bottom, pushing your rat. I mean, that...
Puppey in the perfect
Puppey
position.
save.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen it a couple of times. Yeah, Chrono's just getting another fight by the false promise. This is too much for Midorfeed. They tap out. GG is called. But, whoa, some great stuff from Secret. And I get Ace. I said, every game, this man is so solid.
He is.
He's so
really
solid on that carry.
He stayed consistently super farmed.
Yeah.
He got ganked, and they turned around with a triple kill. It was a lot of the teamwork coming out from Secret this time, though. It was them like good communication and them reading the smokes. The first smoke bottom, they saw all 5 heroes and they were pinging. I saw Ace pinging on the area that they were smoking through. Sure, that's the one where the majority of them got wiped, even though they had the Arcane Rune in the Storm. But it's them understanding the rotations that Midorfeed trying to do. Every single time they have 4 or 5 heroes positioned ready for those fights.
Absolutely. And well, Midorfeed, they gave it. They always saw a couple of like sort of good team fight executions at the start, but as you say, just against the heroes the Secret had, it was always going to be very difficult to do. And
they got split up pretty hard too. Fada played really well, and then Nature's Prophet just constantly pushing whenever he saw opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. One more game to go today, ladies and gentlemen. Game 2 of Secret versus Midorfeed will be around the corner. Can Cinderin and the lads do it, or will Team Secret continue to play at this incredible level that they're producing with quite the beatdown? 28-minute victory for them here in Game 1. We'll see you Game 2. Don't go anywhere.